All right, let's go and play some Madden. See who we got today. Play some head-on-head. All right, while we wait, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, follow me on Mixer. If you're on Mixer, hit that notification bell on YouTube so you can get notified whenever I start playing. Let's see what we got today. Looks like I might have to play this Madden on the Xbox now so I can get more people to play quicker. Looks like we got somebody. Let's see what we're gonna get.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass.
All the
success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. They'll run it here. This is James White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah, you keep playing that man coverage. Okay.
On second down, here's Brady. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
There we go.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
change up this defense. See that.
Told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Go on the ball! On the ball!
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Throw left side, complete to
going?
Ross. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. 23 yards on the play. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more kick. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Giovanni Bernard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England trots back out there for their next offensive series, and it gives us a time to talk about their backfield. Everyone knows Tom Brady's set in stone, but they've got some options at running back this year. Interesting to see how that's going to sort out.
And it's always been that way in New England, kind of a plethora of riches. In this case, it is crazy, isn't it? James White, the Super Bowl hero, Rex Burkhead, first-round pick Sony Michel. Then you got to put in Mike Gillislee, who's played well in this league. Jeremy Hill had big moments in Cincinnati. Brandon Bolden, who doesn't carry it very often, but is great on special teams. And how about the undrafted free agent Ralph Wade, getting on the radar in the first preseason game with a big performance?
Yeah, the Vanderbilt Commodore making his presence felt. Indeed, a lot of options in the backfield.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. Brady, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Carlos Dunlap. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Ross on the return.
There we go.
31
Get him.
yards on the punt there. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Got it.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Where do you think you're going?
It was the veteran Devin McCourty. You got a hand in there to break that one up.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
Dalton. Going deep for Eifert. And got his man complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play.
Go, on the ball! On the ball!
First and 10 for Dalton. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A very solid gain of 27.
On the ball! Hey, 368!
Dalton operating in the red zone now. And he's got his big tight end.
Come on, jump up and get the ball.
Touchdown. Tyler Eifert from 13 yards out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him a... yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Brady to throw on second down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third and long, it's Brady.
Ah, come on.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They do go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From fourth down to first. On first and 10, here's Brady. Allen's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more.
That's right. Spread it out. Keep doing your stupid stuff. Let's go.
Say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Again, it's Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Brady now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10.
Let's see what he does when I do this.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle. It's taken in by Gronkowski. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The familiar refrain, Brady to Gronk for the New England first. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a first and 10 at the 17. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's
what? Go up the ball. Oh, my God.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run it with Hill. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Now Brady throwing on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and it's third and short.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Brady now on third and goal. And caught by Hogan.
There we go.
Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan from 3 yards out. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Gostkowski the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Go. Let's get this.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Go, on the ball! On the ball! Nice.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Caught Eifert over the middle.
How do I change this view?
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
368!
Second down, Dalton. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken.
How do I take this off this play?
Patriot territory. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
Over here.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Bullock out now to kick this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And now running right through it. So 2 quarters. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
368!
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Going deep downfield for
Got it!
Dash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go!
Carry for White. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. From midfield, here's Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
Come on.
Montez perfect. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, we progressed through the preseason, so let's prognosticate about the regular season. NFC.
Can we overanalyze?
Yeah, I want to overanalyze too. NFC, the 4 divisions. Who do you have winning them?
Let's start in the East. The Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, got better in the offseason. I think they win their division again, although Dallas will make a strong run at them.
Okay. And the South, you were saying you like Atlanta.
Yeah, I do like Atlanta to get back to the top. Tough division. 3 teams in the playoffs last year. Atlanta.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
It's second down. Dalton looking. That's taken in by the rookie, Josh Malone. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I don't even know how to change to the other play so I can look at the damn thing.
Defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. Throw left side, complete to Ross. But they're going to wrap it up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Brady now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is White on the screen. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up
screens are
second.
terrible in this game.
Screen passes, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first, it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
What?
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, CD, regular season inching closer. You know, looking at the ledger of the games, we'll just stick with the NFC right now, but it starts with a bang, Atlanta at Philly on the 6th.
How about the last 2 teams to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl head-to-head to start the season? The Falcons, they didn't win it. Philadelphia did. And then how about this for a second game? San Francisco at Minnesota. In normal years, it doesn't get as much attention, but how about now? Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers to take on now Kirk Cousins' Minnesota Vikings.
Anything else there from the NFC Week 1 catching your eye?
Well, I think the Dallas Cowboys at Carolina, that definitely does, because the Cowboys are trying to get back to the playoffs. Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I was right there. I was right there.
The big man, Cam Newton, will welcome them to Charlotte. And to finish things off, the last game of the season openers, the Los Angeles Rams, last year's revelation, taking on John Gruden's Oakland Raiders. How about that?
Throw left side complete. That's Ross. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And Eifert has it. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Andy Dalton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Ross. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Another chance for Dalton.
That's right.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. This will be Dalton again. And able to find Green. And he's going to get this.
Catch that interception. Let's go.
To the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Here's Dalton. Back now in Foxborough. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert.
Come on.
It's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Bullock out now to kick this one away.
All right, let's see if I can score another touchdown. Let's see. He wants to stay in the middle.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 40.
Stop! Wait, 20! Wait!
Brady now on 1st down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And now the ball
gets a damn fumble.
Midfield, and the Bengals grab it.
And Tom Brady makes the tackle. Go ahead, Tom.
4-yard line.
Now I'm stuck with this damn defense that I can't change.
Mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. All right, let's see what Dalton can do after the fumble recovery. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now Dalton going deep down. It's caught at the 10.
Come on, get there faster.
All the way down to the 9. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Dalton here from the gun. Flushed out right. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take advantage of the turnover.
I gotta figure out how to get out of that defensive look. I have no clue. I don't even know what button I pressed.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And now out come the Patriots. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Brady to Gronkowski for the Patriot first down. Brady 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Carl Lawson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for New England. 48 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
I don't know where they've been. They've been gone.
But they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Let's go. Quick.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the...
Intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard.
That's hilarious.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Edelman was the intended target.
Go, on the ball. Hey, go. 368. 368. Heavy. Get that quarterback. Get off. 368.
Not running. Dalton wants to throw. Going deep down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Cincinnati. 54 yards.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Dalton. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And Dalton to throw. His pass caught.
Get off your block.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. In for the score. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. They go play action here on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now a play fake. Brady, he's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Oh, passing it. Dalton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
All right, see y'all later. Go ahead and subscribe.